welcome back, guys. Again, we're here at Slingshot Festival. My name is Tony. I'm here with my boy Van, and today we are here. Joining us today, Marteka Fair, right?
Marteka, yes.
And we heard your set last night, Marteka. You went into some techno,
Yeah, a little bit.
right? I mean, the type of techno that I get down with, and tell me what got you to techno.
Yeah, I actually used to listen to a lot of like IDM and stuff back in the day, like in early like middle school, high school. But didn't really get into like the sound design of techno and like it being played out in clubs until I started going out like DC and stuff after I graduated from college,
Really?
from UNC and stuff. So
Oh wow.
I think going out in the scene and stuff and kind of exploring different genres outside of what I kind of grew up with really helped inform that.
So is that like your main genre that you like to play?
No, I like to play a little bit of everything. Sometimes I started with like drum and bass and stuff, so I like a lot of like low end. I don't know if you could tell from last night from the kind of tracks I was playing. So anything with like nice warm low end and like interesting like high end information in the track, like I'll play it usually. But yeah, usually for other like for club sets, I'm mostly just playing techno.
Right. Oh yeah, that's fun. That's fun.
So, like, how did you fall into? Like, everyone has an origin story.
Yeah.
Music, whether they were a musician or their whatever friends collected records. What's how did you get started? Take us back.
Wow, like with music generally, or
Yeah,
like
just
DJ?
music in general. Yeah.
Well, I was in like percussion, like in middle school, and then kind of graduated to high school and started doing more like marching band, like acoustic percussion, like timpani and like marimba
I was in
stuff.
concert band as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of learn a little bit of everything. You come like a Swiss Army knife for the rhythm section.
The snare drum.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the snare.
Carried a few bass drums in my day. And that kind of like informed like my love of like polyrhythms and like texture and like creating tension with like changes in rhythm and stuff.
It's all about the drums.
I
All about the drums.
And my family has always been like super into music. Like my mom named me after like a Prince protege. So like yeah, like you know that song Toy Soldiers?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just spelled slightly differently. So exactly, yeah. So music's always been like in my realm of always been like my special interest really.
Yeah.
But I think kind of like seeing it in more of a context of like focus on dancers and not necessarily just like listening, like home listening, because I feel like it's a pretty modern thing for music to be more of like entertainment. I think before you had to like go to like a huge opera or something to be able to hear music, but now we have like Apple Music in our pockets and all that stuff like that. So it's a different communal kind of thing.
That's interesting. So it started in band, in middle school band.
Yeah.
And how do you feel things are progressing in as far as your DJ career? How do you think things are progressing? Do you see it growing in North Carolina? I mean,
yeah, definitely. Because I think before, even when I was going to school in UNC, I was still driving up to DC for just going to see shows in different.
Because you couldn't see it here, right?
Yeah, because I didn't really know about like Moog Fest and stuff, and by the time Moog Fest was like really out of Asheville and like in the Durham area, I was already in DC working and stuff like that. So I didn't really get to catch it at the right time. But yeah, it's interesting to see how much it's grown over time, and I think especially because I'm from Winston, seeing how much people are like in Greensboro as well interested in like being challenged musically, not necessarily just more interested in the underground, which I really appreciate. So I always try to push people a little bit further, and then that in turn pushes me a little bit further in like my own like creative goals as well. So it kind of becomes like a feedback loop. So I just kind of go into it with like not like a lot of expectations, but open-minded to seeing how the journey unfolds. And,
that's interesting.
It just kind of like fuels itself, and I think it's going pretty exponential instead of linear.
You get fed from the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, for sure.
And that's important, to have that connection.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it keeps you going, right? I mean, that's
Yeah.
what kind of fuels your fire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I see it, you know.
And you can feel like the energy, like especially when there are certain moments where it gets really quiet after like a lot of pressure in the room, and then you create some levity and then bring back in the pressure. It's like you always get. I call them modular man groans. It's like you just hear like a really like sick modular sounding synth in a track. You just hear a guy go.
Yeah, love it.
That was me.
Yeah,
I think I heard last night. Yeah.
For those modular synths.
Yeah, but it's been a fun weekend so far. I mean, I don't know if you've caught some of the acts yesterday and whatnot. But shit, maybe just speaking to Sable about the lineup and you know how I think yesterday was a great opening night.
That was amazing.
You guys, everyone did their thing. Yourself.
Yeah, thank you.
We got to see you know special requests.
Yeah, I sprinted over from my set to see that because I love drum and bass, and like I knew that his style is so varied, has so many aliases that you can really
a lot of breakbeat
like,
action. It was really
yeah,
cool.
it was and Patrick, who was doing the lights, was really just in sync with everything, and I think it was a lot
That
really
room
good.
is hooked up with the great acts that are coming through there, man. I mean, the production for Patrick on the lights and everything like that. Shout out to Patrick, Tree City and Tree City.
Oh yes.
You know, after what other gigs do you do? Are you playing like mostly out of Winston?
Yeah, so this month I'm playing next weekend in New York, playing a party called Heat Index. And then after that, I'm playing a festival in Maryland called Forma. That's really, really cool. It's going to be mostly techno, but Heat Index is kind of like experimental sound design.
that's interesting.
So I'm going to be like jumping through different genres, playing with different like rhythms with drums and stuff.
Nice.
So that should be really cool.
That's here. That's in.
No, that's in New York. And then I'm actually playing Trezor in Berlin November 7th.
Get up.
Yeah, I'm opening the main basement.
I've been to Trezor, well, the newish Trezor, I guess that's.
Yeah, not the bank.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's still Trezor, and it's still they still have the bars around the DJ and shit, yeah, that'd be a great experience. That'd be your first time.
No, I've mostly gone as like a patron, and then like I've had friends who played there, and then like I go and kind of like get a taste of like just like pure energy, basically via like sound. Yeah, in Berlin at Trezor. I guess Joe, who was doing the talk about plants, sonification. It's like you get just like a pure injection of like energy or like catharsis through like sound treatment, basically, like frequency programming. It's really cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but Berlin. I mean, I guess you visited Berlin. Played before.
Me?
Yeah.
I played mostly like radio shows, like Refuge Worldwide, and
I've seen. I did this research. And I did see you play one of those radio shows. Can't remember which one it was, but yeah. Was it Whole Berlin? No, you didn't.
Oh yeah, no, I did. About 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that.
That was a very interesting experience because it's like all like tiles, so it's super reflective. So I was like, we're mixing in the headphones now.
Yeah, very cubish, like you're just like in this. But
just a camera.
But obviously, you have some exciting things coming up for the rest of the year.
Yeah, I'm hibernating after this stuff.
What are your plans for 2026? What do you?
Well, Jamie Jar, who is also played yesterday, is putting out my first double LP on his new label. So having something on wax, something physical, is gonna be super, super cool. So
what can we expect? Just a lot of techno influences.
There's gonna be some ambient, some like kind of IDM sound design, but like mostly just like techno. But I wanted it to be like I feel like every track on like really good albums that I like create like a different context. Each track you could play for a different moment. So I kind of wanted to have a track for.
This is a full-length album.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 12 tracks.
That's exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Is this your first or
first full length? Yeah,
full length.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, I think my last EP was like 4 tracks and then 2 remixes. So this is substantial.
Well, a lot of people these days are into singles and
Yeah,
even doing an EP seems like a huge accomplishment for a lot of artists. So it's great to see you coming out not only just an LP, but it's going to be on vinyl.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because I feel like for me personally, I'm one of those people who like really likes listening to music cover to cover, even like the old like Joy Division stuff where it's like
Joy Division,
they have so many
New Order
versions. Exactly,
yeah.
Like so many versions of the same track. It's like live cuts and all that stuff. It's like I'll listen to the whole thing cover to cover.
Get lost in it.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's more of like an experience. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's curated for a reason, and I think that's why I like DJing. It's because you're like curating a journey and creating a sine wave that people can like actually like feel in a different way.
Right.
Well, what is the most rewarding part of your journey? Is it DJing? I mean, quite frankly, is it DJing other people's music, or is it DJing your own music, or is it just producing your own music, making your own music?
I don't know. I think it's also kind of like I think it's another feedback loop. I think where I'll be writing a lot of music and then I'm like, okay, I need to make sure this sounds right, or like I can like work it into my sets and stuff. And then once I'm like DJing a lot, or like I have a lot of gigs coming up, then I'm like I hear stuff at the party, like from the person who's playing before or after
Get inspired.
me. And then I'm like, I need to go back to the studio.
We need to go to the studio.
Yeah, make a mental note. Take a sneaky voice.
Yes. Oh yeah, production. You know, it's we were just speaking to someone that worked production. You know, I mean,
Yeah, we're talking about Ableton.
yeah, about Ableton.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that your go-to tools?
It is, yeah. I was on Machina to start, and then they had an update that just like destroyed my workflow, so I had to make the switch like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah, but then after that, I was like, okay, so you can really do anything with Max for Live. You can just do
Oh, no.
anything. But it really opened up because I think Ableton is one of those DAWs where you can kind of be paralyzed by choice by like how robust and deep.
Like push? Did you ever use push?
Yeah, I had to push. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But then I was like, I need to downgrade and like have less screen.
Simplify it.
So I got the Fader Fox UC4.
Okay.
So it just has like 4 encoders and like 8 buttons and like 8 faders, and then you can map like multiple things to that, and then you can also use that with hardware.
Customize it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a little bit easier.
Software like Ableton, I mean, everything's pretty much built in. You know, which. I don't know how, you know, I asked this question to one of the fellow producers. I'm like, you think it's too easy nowadays to make music?
Me? Are you asking me that question?
Well, I'm asking in general, but, you know, because we were conversating, but that'd be a question, yeah. I mean, do you think it's too easy to make music? I mean, for...
I think if you can count, you can make music.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think rhythm you can like just like feel, but if you can like count, then like anybody can make music.
And that's the thing, like, you know, anyone can make music, right? I mean, if you really, you know.
Yeah, but I think the human ear and people know artistry when they hear it.
Yeah.
Like free expression.
Right.
Like they can hear the human elements and they can tell the difference between someone who is a musician, someone who is just trying to be, you know, even if they know nothing about music. Which is the beauty of the human spirit, you know, you just you know when that chord change is going up before it comes.
Yeah, just the intention and the like the what's the word I'm thinking of? Anticipation.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's difference, you know. You can make music doesn't necessarily mean you're an artist, right? I mean, I think there's a distinct difference with making music and being an artist, right? I mean,
there's being an artist and being a user.
You know, you know. I mean, some you know, anyone could probably just, you know, throw a quick beat together or something like that, but you know, to actually have the artistic element in it is what makes it different, right? And I think, you know, to that question, is it easy nowadays for people to be, yeah, it is, you know, but
people can still tell.
But is it easy to be an artist? Nah, really. You know what I'm saying? It's not really easy to be an artist. It's, you know.
So do you find it challenging having to wear a lot of different hats as far as like, you know, you have to be in charge of your content. You have to be in charge of your marketing. You have to be in charge of your promoting. Do you find it overwhelming or do you find it exciting? Is it fun for you?
I don't know if it's fun for anybody, really. Unless they were a marketing major or something. Right. I don't know if it's fun for anybody. But I,
It's a
I'm
necessary evil.
Yeah, I think I'm kind of like the worst person at it. I do like the bare minimum, like enough to
Answer
flip in my own
Instagram.
feed, and then, yeah, and then I'm like, okay, like I get texts from like friends all the time, and they're like, you don't post enough, and my response is usually like, I know, and then
It
I'll
keeps it mysterious.
well, yeah, I guess a little bit, but it's not like intentional. It's just like I'm just very bad at social
It's
media.
real. It's who you are.
Yeah. I'm just like very analog, I guess, to my core.
Yeah.
Even like not necessarily a
No.
Luddite, not setting things on fire or anything, but
Yeah.
definitely a little different.
I have to take breaks too, man. Like I tell my like Saturday, Sunday, one of those days, man. I don't even want to look at the phone. If you put shit
Yeah.
away in the drawer,
Yeah.
and I don't even want to see it at all, please.
That was see social media.
I want to detax for like 2 days, please.
Yeah.
I get like that, bro, because I mean it's
Because-
a job.
Because we're old enough to remember what it was like before that.
I mean, I had dial up until I was in college. So,
Oh, really?
yeah, we were picking and choosing when people can have a phone call.
I know. I was just thinking about that. It's like, all right. Like if I was to walk out without, go outside without my phone, okay, what the fuck am I gonna do if there's an emergency?
How long
All
do
right.
you last?
Huh?
How many numbers do you know in your head?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. Like my wife's number. Okay, I know that.
I know
But-
911. I know that.
Exactly. But back in the day, you didn't worry about that. It's like you went out without the phone. Well, guess what? There's something happening. You had to wait until you got back home to find out.
Yeah.
Unless you call back home,
Yeah.
right? Now we're so like fucking paranoid that we can't leave our fucking
Yeah.
phone.
I know.
I mean, I was driving to Myrtle Beach with a map with my family for years, so I don't know how we did it.
It's fun to do that these days. I do that
Yeah.
every once in a while. Just, I'm going to follow the sign.
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
You know?
I'm gonna use my brain.
Yeah.
Florida. I used to drive Florida when I was young from New York and stuff like that. All right, 95 straight down, but still, I mean, it's like you didn't use like you know GPS and any of that shit. You gotta figure it out, man.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of traveling, do you have a favorite place or venue to play in North Carolina besides the Free?
In North Carolina, probably etc. or ETC in Greensboro.
Yes.
Yeah, the sound is super super good. It's like you can like feel it in your chest when it's like at a really nice volume, and the community there is like awesome. The people who work there, like Mason and Bree, like they really care about creating a space for people to be able to have like an art community.
Feel safe and feel comfortable.
Yeah, and
Local.
exactly, yeah, and they also like I did my event Liminal Space there for last year, and it was like one of my favorite.
Was that the one that benefited the Asheville artists?
No, that was a different one that they did. It was
Okay.
it was like right.
I went to that one. That was
Yeah, this
that's
one
where I
was,
met Kat and Johan for the first
Yes,
time.
yes. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah.
Shout out to Connecticut.
I think they had you at the warehouse play one time, did they?
At EC?
No, for
At Connecticut.
Kinetic Audio? No, I haven't been there yet.
Oh, okay.
No, but we've been talking to I've been talking to them about like doing something, but it just never worked out. I'm always either out of town or just the scheduling hasn't worked out. But I would love to check out the space. I hear it's amazing.
Yeah. It'll be yes, I don't know what they're referring to the next thing, but yes, good space. It's like one of the few that after hours and whatnot, and how are the after hour places? I mean, over in the San Greensboro area, is there?
What after hours?
There aren't any. Okay.
It's
I thought we were the only
it's
one
my
that was suffering.
it's my studio.
Yeah.
My neighbors are asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
No,
I mean, shit.
there's not really. I think just because liquor laws in North Carolina are very weird. I think it's hard to create an after culture when a lot of people like after 2:00 they kind of go home. I think. Well, I don't drink, but I think when I went out in other countries, they always have like a really strong non-alcoholic menu, and they have like other options for people to like other programming to kind of keep people more invested and like create longevity in the night.
Right.
So that
Yeah.
everyone can kind of get seen and like hear their music and stuff.
Like
So
in Germany, they drink freaking
mate.
mate.
Yeah,
all
that is,
day,
yeah.
all mate all night. If we get
And if you go to the right place, you can get
What is
espresso.
that?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's like a tea.
it's like a tea. It's like shit. What I forgot.
It's like a South American.
Caffeine.
yeah,
Yeah, super caffeinated tea.
Root, but it's caffeinated. That's all they drink when they go party. I mean, you can drink alcohol, but yeah, I'm seeing drinking mate all night, and it's like other options, like you were saying, like coffee, and I don't know if you've been to in Berlin. They have this other place called Sisyphos. It's like a
Oh yeah, yeah, real with the big gate.
yeah, gay, and it has like a it's like you have different buildings, but outside you have food and drinks and coffee and shit like that. Cool. Yeah. But
Food at the party, people are missing out.
yeah, because you're right.
Well, the fruit has quesadillas, and they're
No,
wonderful.
The
the fruit has cake. Get out!
Yeah, every once in a
Oh,
while,
shit.
they'll have it outside.
Get out. That needs to go with that word.
Yes,
Um,
it's great.
But yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm glad that you came out and spoke to us because got to
The
finally
invitation.
get to sit down and found you and saw you in the lineup here at the Fruit. We're Brown on the Ground is sponsoring some of the acts here, so we wanted to get to know those guys and I've done some research and found you play techno. I was like, that's my type of shit right there. So
Yeah.
perfect.
It's nice to meet other artists from the Triad area.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that too. That was the other
it's-
interesting factor.
We always talk about that. Oh, that's the forgotten area of North Carolina.
Yeah, it's
People
so
always say.
slept on. I mean, we have School of the Arts there, and like
Yeah.
I grew up in that area, like born and raised.
Well, you've got the Greensboro Coliseum, so you have national touring acts go to Greensboro.
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't have to go to Raleigh or Charlotte.
Yeah, even I think I saw Dashboard Confessional once in
Oh,
Winston
cool.
too at the Coliseum. So
Yeah.
yeah, we get people every once in a while. There
It's
used to
got
be
a
a
great
great
art
place
scene.
called Ziggy's back in the day.
Ziggy's, I remember.
Yeah, that
Ziggy's.
was really good.
And you have UNCG, which is a
Yep.
great music school.
Yeah, so good.
I mean, it just baffles me why people sleep on Greensboro with sound and
Yeah.
High Point.
Really?
It's a great area.
Yeah, yeah, and it is, and I'm getting to learn more about it. I've been out there last week. Got lost at Salem University. I was looking for this.
Yeah, so
I
fun.
love the
Yeah.
area, the old.
Oh, where you
Town.
go to like Monstercade or something?
No, actually, I was going to the Slingshot pre-party thing that they had.
Oh, at not Sika anymore, but NCMA.
NCMA.
Yeah.
So I Googled it, and it took me to Salem University, right?
Yeah,
So
which is like near downtown.
Because
Yeah.
I forgot the name of the building that they were using.
Oh, the Haynes House.
Haynes House. So this was called Haynes Auditorium. So it freaking took me to the Haynes Auditorium, and I ended up at this freaking Salem University,
Yeah.
right? I get out, park my car, start walking. I'm looking for this. Damn, what
Yeah.
freaking blue dots moving here and it's moving
Yeah.
over there. I'm like, yo, what the
You're like,
fuck,
why is
man?
there a soccer field?
Why
What's
can't I just
going
get a map, bro? Bring it
Yeah.
back to the old school.
Yeah. Go mad and go to Myrtle Beach.
You know,
But yeah, thank you for joining us. I hope to see more of you and keep in touch. On Instagram, and hopefully you'll reply back because I know we reach out and try to hopefully get out to Winston and catch you when you're one of the parties to be keeping touch.
yeah, I really want to do. My ultimate goal at some point is to do something in the summer downtown in Winston that's techno, because it's like there's so many nice areas where you can do it now, even like Bailey. But I'm like, I don't know if I can really be playing techno really loud in the daytime in Bailey.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe one day.
And when your new LP comes out,
Oh yeah. So
how can we find that?
Well, I will ask Jamie about that 100%.
Okay.
But we're working on the distribution for it. It should be out hopefully in November-ish, if not next year. Because I feel like December is the worst time to release music. It's the holidays.
Yep.
But yeah, no. I would
Unless it's a
love to help you.
Christmas song.
Yeah, no.
Right.
where can they find on social media or look?
Yeah,
look
I'm
out?
on Instagram at marteka.fair. And yeah, you can find all my handles under the bio.
Right there. All right,
Yeah.
great. Well, I wish you success on your EP, and
Thank you.
hopefully we'll hear more about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right.
Thank you for the
with that,
time.
thank you guys for joining, and we'll see you later.